Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitenu.
Assistant.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. Across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple of key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that three-point ability.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Ionescu. Back Benley, defended by Turner. Here's Carter. And she uses the glass on the layup.
I love watching Kennedy Carter work her way inside. She is gifted at probing and finding ways to shoot.
Ionescu outside. No good from outside. Jackson with the ball. Working on Jones. Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, that's the aggressive nature of Jackson. Even against physical defense, she wants to win the battle.
Outside Carter. Back Benley. Back to Carter. Off target at the rim. Hunter, defended by Carter. Jackson. Another one falls for the Sparks.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Thornton outside. New York, no good that time either. And here are the Sparks now. 3-point lead. Here's Jackson. Great look there, but off target.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Here's Carter. It's good.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And when you look at the rich history of the Liberty, last year was their strongest team yet.
The most regular season games the Liberty ever won was 23. Until last year, when they won 32. Brianna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
Now here's McDonald. Here's Jackson. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Carter misses. The Sparks with the lead. Jackson outside. Over Ionescu. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
They're as hot as can be from mid-range, not missing many of those.
That's right. They've banked home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Carter. Turner grabs the board.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Jackson. No good from the wing.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Down low. Here's Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Great job by Jones. So good at gaining ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Hunter. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
That's 10 straight points off of mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get these shots. Very good discipline shown by this side.
Count that bucket.
This is what Carter does. Her quickness and handles help her easily shake off defenders.
Here's Jackson. The shot is good off the backboard.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
Now here's Carter. She has 6. Pass to Ionescu. And here's Vegbenle. Back to Ionescu. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Here's Jackson. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
Kennedy Carter, she's open. Jackson pulls it in.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Over Thornton. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Ionescu, that's good.
One of the hardest workers in the WNBA, Sabrina Ionescu, has worked really hard at perfecting that shot.
Jackson outside. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Turner. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Jackson, no good. You have to respect how John Paul Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. And the results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
Just 4 to shoot. Kennedy Carter for 3. And good. Coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
A confident long-range bomb from Carter, just not intimidated by the distance of the shot.
Jackson right side. Over Thornton. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Ionescu outside. Free throw line jumper. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Pass to Jones. The kick out to Carter. Ionescu outside. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Yeah, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in despite the excellent defense.
Well, with games like this, it's easy to see why Jackson was picked 4th overall back in 2024. She's cooking right now.
Ionescu can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Ionescu. Here's Fagbenle. Turner grabs the board.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. She's feeling it. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Fagbenle, defended by Turner. And again, it's the Liberty missing. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Here's Jackson. The rebound by the Liberty. Thornton with it. McDonald picks her up. Here's Carter. And good. Coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
This quarter has brought out the best in her. And even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Now here's McDonald. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Hits it from three-point range.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Brink, guarded by Jones. Brink's shot is off.
Got fancy for absolutely no good reason. Just go straight up with it.
And after just one quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Sparks on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through one.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Here's Alima. Pass to Harris. And good that time.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Ionescu. Bonner outside. Knocks down the three ball.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Harris. Shoots over Sabali. Harris can't hit. Bonner outside. Pass to Sabali. Again, the Liberty good for two. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Harris with it. Shoots over Sabali. Again, the Sparks good for two. Here's Ionescu. Bonner outside. Ionescu. The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Now here's Harris. Guarded by Sabali. Basket good.
They've worked the ball around, and they keep finding those quality looks from mid-range.
The defense keeps backing off and waiting for them to attack the rack, but they just keep burying those pull-ups.
Take what you get. That's the simple message.
And they're making them pay.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Milic. Harris, 16 feet out. It's not going to go for her. Bonner outside. To the middle. Rebound by the Sparks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Stolen by Bonner. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Here's the three. That's a miss. She's made one and missed one. And here's Harris. 6 points for her. Shoots from the baseline and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Now, fellas, how much importance do you put on these early season standings?
Well, you know, Blake, if we're talking pro basketball, starting out strong, definitely more important in the WNBA than it is in the NBA, simply because the season is shorter, you have less time to figure things out.
I agree, which is why you have to credit these top teams. But you never know. There's still plenty of time for teams to rise or fall.
Both teams will make substitutions. Left side. Pass to Fagbenle. Back to Ionescu. Here's Fagbenle. Now here's Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Count that one.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
That'll be a 5-second call. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Fagbenle. Back to Carter. Carter a screen. Clock at 6. Milic grabs the miss.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Here's Milic. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the paint. The kick out to Carter. The 3. And the Liberty get it back. Now here's Davis. She's guarded closely. Taylor, that's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Harris. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Nails the baby hook.
Beautiful dish down low.
And the Sparks with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Harris gets it to go. And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Defensively, that's just a freebie. Should have been 2 points.
It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Taylor. She's guarded by Alaman. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Harris with it. She's got 14. Got that one up quick. A challenging stretch for New York here. Here's Davis. Off with the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Harris. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And so it's New York with it. Here's Carter. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical, show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside. Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Inside. Here's Davis. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it.
And Harris gets it to go.
fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Pass to Davis. And she drops in the layup off glass. Pulls up on the wing. Caleb, shot is good.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu drains the three-pointer.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Timeout called the Sparks. Here's Alema. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thornton outside. Pass to Jones. Outside Carter. Shot clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Filling it up right now. When Carter sees a few fall, she keeps her foot on the gas pedal.
Shoots from 12. Good on the shot.
They are spraying them home for mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, they're finding the gaps in the defense and picking them apart.
Here's Taylor. Kick out to Carter. And again, it's New York with a 3.
An effective long-range shooter. Carter can get into that shooting motion in a hurry. Doesn't need much time to fire.
Pass to Jackson. From 15 feet away, and she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And, I mean, she drains those. So I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the board.
Now here's Jackson. And she has 38 in the game.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Here's Bagbenley. They trail by 16. Pass to Taylor. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson outside. Over Thornton. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Sparks ahead, up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
The three buries the long-range jumper.
Well, an opponent should be very, very afraid when Jackson's doing damage from that range.
Pass to Fagbenle. Carter. Ionescu up top. And that one goes long.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Now here's Carter. Uncovered. Turner grabs the board. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jackson gets the bucket.
They aren't taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
Got a hand on it.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
They get it back.
Liberty foul. Jonquel Jones. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Cameron Brink. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post, she can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
And so she hits both.
We're talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
Now here's Jackson. What an incredible scoring display she's put on tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing. A slow start to the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
Baseline jumper. Again, the Sparks sit for 2.
Well, I mean, look, she scored over half their points so far. An unbelievable offensive contribution.
Timeout called
The Liberty. And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Simply, she is on fire from beyond the arc. It's time to start shaping the game plan around stopping her.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Jackson. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Well, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Had a nice open look right there.
What does Kennedy Carter do? Everybody. She gets buckets, and she does so at an elite level.
Harry McDonald, here we go. New York with the rebound. Now Ionescu. She has 6. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Pass to Thornton. Now Fagbenle. Goes back up. 6 to shoot. Cameron Brink brings down the board. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. She's still feeling it. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. And here's Carter. Ionescu outside. Here's Fagbenle. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. And this is her first free throw of the game.
Temi Fagbenle. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so she makes both. So it's the Sparks now. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
And again, it's the Liberty missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
And it's New York's ball. Here's Carter. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Look how explosive Carter is in transition. Gets down the court so fast.
Good.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
And it's good for 2.
If you were looking only at the way she's played offensively, you'd think her team was ahead.
Here's Jackson. That one falls.
Nice work by Jackson, going after the high percentage look inside.
Outside Carter. Ionescu up top. The high post shot. Fagbenle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Everyone grab a plate. Second chance buckets, they can make a big difference.
The Sparks call timeout. Liberty making a switch here. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
2 points. That one goes in.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Here's Carter.
The fourth overall pick of the 2020 WNBA draft, Kennedy Carter is an electric scorer, averaging more than 20 points per game in each of her 3 years of college.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
She hits the second from the line. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And the Liberty with possession here. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
And Harris gets it to go. Oh, no. She may have gotten injured right there. She's in a lot of pain.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
Marquisha Davis.
Ionescu outside. Kept alive. Jones. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. The Sparks grab the miss.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
She gets that one.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Ionescu. She's covered closely. The three from Kennedy Carter. And she's good on the three ball.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Up top, Harris. 24 points for her. She gets it in there. Now here is Ionescu. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Watch out. Now that she's got her first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Harris can't hit.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Taylor. To the wing on the left. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The shot will not fall.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems. They didn't find a very good shot there, but 2 points is 2 points.
No good from 11 feet. So it's the Sparks now. Clark drops in the tray.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Outside Carter. Pass to Taylor. Ionescu up top. The kick out to Carter. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Harris. Over Ionescu. Harris can't hit.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
Good read from Carter. Very willing to give the ball up in order to get her teammates involved.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clark. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Pass to Carter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort is lacking.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sparks ahead, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Down low. Here's Davis. The rebound by Harris.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just went straight out the window.
Shoots over Savali. And Harris gets it to go.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Bonner can't hit. And here is Alemán. Pass to Harris. Alemán. Again, the Sparks good for 2. And the Liberty with possession here. Here's Taylor. Bonner outside. To the paint. Taylor, that's good.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Alemán with it. Pass to Clark. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Harris. The rebound by the Liberty. Bonner outside. Second chance shot. And Clark pulls it down. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Shot from free throw range. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in. And it's New York's ball. Pass to Ionescu. Takes the 3. Milic grabs the miss.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
The quick look, no good that time.
The D should be thanking her for that miss.
The drive by Ionescu. Davis, that's good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Clark. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty.
For New York, number 7, Kennedy Carter.
Here's Ionescu. Outside Carter. No good on the triple.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Here's Harris. And some very quick points for them on that possession. Now Carter. Pass to Taylor. Back to Carter. To the inside. Ionescu. And finally they hit one.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Milic, guarded by Sabali. Milic, shot is good.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Here's Sabali. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I'm continually impressed by Sabrina Ionescu's vision. She can just find anyone on the court.
Clark can't hit.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Ionescu. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
And Harris gets it to go. Now here's Ionescu. And here's Davis. Basket number 5 goes in. She's now 5 for 12 from the floor.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Here's Harris. The rebound by the Liberty. Ionescu outside. No good on that shot.
She's sort of lost in this quarter. Nothing's going right for her.
Alicia Clark on the wing. Pass to Harris. Over Davis. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Here's Carter. To the paint. Davis, that's good.
Smart pass by Carter. And Kennedy draws so much attention, it allows teammates to get open and find spaces.
Here's Harris. Again, the Sparks good for 2. And the Liberty with possession here. Outside, Carter. Goes up, high post. The rebound by Harris. Clark with it. Shoots over Carter. Kennedy Carter with the rebound.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
It's deflected, and she gets it back. Here's Taylor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Harris. Gets to the corner and hits it. On offense, here the Liberty. Pass to Taylor. Aleman with the steal. Now here's Harris. It's rebounded by Sabali. Now Carter. Here's Sabali. Misses the layup. She had her with that pump fake, but couldn't make her pay. Covered by Ionescu. And she comes up with the deuce. Here's New York now. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Carter. Milic grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. And stolen by Davis. The drive by Ionescu. Sabali misses the layup. And the Sparks call time here.
Noticing the squad was getting a bit worn out there, and coach called time to let them grab a drink and revitalize.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part, it gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And yep, it's good.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
Aleman with the steal. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Here's Jackson. Finished off the break.
Boy, Jackson can really get out and run. What a play.
Here's New York now. Tries the spin move. Looking to end the run. Jones right side. Stolen by Harris. Over Thornton. She clangs that one off the back iron and it falls. Here's Taylor. Outside Carter. From downtown. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jones.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Shoots from the high post. Again, the Sparks good for two.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Pass to Ionescu. There's the triple. The Sparks grab the miss.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in to compete in this half.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Pass to Thornton. From outside the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Jackson. Drills the three-pointer.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Ionescu outside. Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, with the developed understanding of the game, Jones uses timing and body control to inhale rebounds.
Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Drive on safely, and we will see you next time